Hello, everybody. It is my great pleasure today to introduce to you Chris Elslager. Chris Elslager. Hey, Chris.
How you doing? How you doing, Helmet, man? Everything's good.
Yeah, I'm all
Good to
right.
be
I'm
here. Thank you.
just a bit pissed off that Ry Jackson and Mark Jackson didn't show up, and John Bustamante didn't show up because Venezuela is the internet is down again. So it's not his fault, but the other two guys, I called them, and they're not showing up. So it's just you and I today.
Yeah, I was worried about that storms, man. That breaks up all the social media and all that stuff. I mean, it's kind of unpredictable.
Yeah.
We just went through this 30-second fiasco and we're good and we're on time.
Yeah, you made it. That's great. At least you made it.
Yeah.
All
And I
right.
apologize for last time, man. I was sick for real.
I know, I know, I know.
Coworkers, I was down for like 5 or 6 days and it was COVID again for the third or fourth time. And
Wow.
I apologize for that. And I was amped up to go when John said, "Don't come over here."
Yeah, of course. Fair enough.
I apologize for that.
Yeah. Okay. Look, I just want to look at something here. Um, since the other guys are not here, it's all about you today.
Okay. Well, what do you want
Uh,
to know?
well, look, let's talk about your last single, which went to 34 now on debut in the European indie chart, which is good. Congratulations. So talk about that song for us, please.
Um, I knew at the time it was probably going to be pretty much the last song written in that studio environment, but it was not the last song that I've written. Now I've got other stuff that's just never really been heard. It's just kind of on the shelf, but um, obviously all my music is a little older. Uh, I think back then a lot of things just kind of rolled together that were not positive. I mean, if I want to, guess I'll go into a little bit of detail. I mean, I had like everything from a firing of a job to a broken relationship to baby mama drama, even boiling down to friends leaving and our family cat. My family cat died, and I just kind of felt like I was trying to do all this music stuff for so long, and I didn't have anyone to really talk to, and I just decided to sit down one time and I made a real simple beat. And back then, it was a lot easier to do, in my opinion. Um, and I just kind of talked to myself, this this inner entity, this other personality, and I just kind of wanted to stress to myself that I wasn't alone. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times when I wrote these songs, I just I never really wrote them for anyone else, and it just kind of caught on, and it was kind of like a hobby and all this and that, and I just kept getting propelled forward. But this last one, I know a soldier. I know it has kind of like a military theme, but it's more along the lines of yourself. So if you're casted out and you're left behind, you know, you feel all alone. You still have yourself. And I know like the whole military thing was put into it, and I hope a bunch of people can feel it. And it was my idea to push this song last because this started with 2 or 3 songs and it turned into 5. And I just thought it was great to have this one kind of put this little journey, this chapter to a close as kind of like something that it's emotionally different. It's probably the hardest song I've ever written. And again, it was a long time ago, but I think that's the essence of the power of it. Just
Have you been in the army?
no, I am not military. I do not claim false power. I am pro military, pro first responders, pro all that, and I've just had the I don't know, it just kind of I just kind of fell into all that, and it's just what I like. It's kind of like the staple food for what I write. But again, these songs that have been released they're so old. But it kind of makes them new again. But I've gravitated to more, I'd say, grown professional aspects and venues of what I really want to, if I have a platform, if I have a chance to like talk to a bunch of people. This stuff is just kind of getting my foot in the door. And there are other things in the works, and I'm getting back into it, writing, and I'd really like to come up with some studio equipment and just get back into it, because I've never really faltered from this. I've just kept going, and I think that's the key to, if you have a dream, just keep going.
Well,
So
look, the songs that you have released now, 5, under the Jingle Bell Rock label, which we're distributing, we remastered them, and I think that made a big difference to them. I mean, they were not mastered before the mixes, so that made a big difference for them. I think they sound very slick. I mean, I listen to Wolf Entertainment Radio, and one of your songs comes up. I really enjoy it. I really, and it's really cool stuff. So I think now that you re-kickstarted your music career, um, I'm curious what you're going to come up with in the future.
again, I'm putting pen to pad. I'm constantly, I have to work a clock job. I'm not fortunate enough yet to kind of break into this business to where I can just I can keep the homestead with doing something that I create. But we're me and John, we're both trying to push this stuff as far as we can, and I have been getting hyped up, and I'm starting to, I kind of have social anxiety, and that's hard to deal with. And I don't like taking medications for that stuff or anything. A lot of times it's music, it's working out here and there. It's constantly in my brain just to keep moving forward. But I am excited for what is going on and what I'm putting pen to paper again. Just to, again, I'm these old songs kind of bring me back to life a little bit, but I have so much more to say and so much more to do.
Yeah,
And I will find a way to make it happen.
I'm very curious what you're going to come up with, because your rapping style I find very special. And yes, back then you were compared to Eminem, but that is very much how I hear it. It's like your rapping style is very special, and you have a gift there.
Well, I appreciate that. I find the word talent to be hard to swallow. I don't really think I'm talented. I don't consider myself an artist. I don't consider myself a musician.
Tell you what, if you were not talented, I would not be working with you. So take it from me, you're talented, because otherwise we wouldn't be talking. Okay?
Well, that's cool. That goes a long way.
And part of being a creator is accepting positive feedback, because that makes you grow as an artist. If you always say, no, I'm not good enough, that's not cool. So accept it. You did some great work back then, which can propel you forward to do other great work,
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yep. And that's what we're going, it's what I'm going towards. And yeah, man, it's just a journey. And it takes other people to want to listen to it, to want to hear more, to see stuff. And, I was thinking to myself actually this morning, about 6 hours ago, I'm like, I kind of feel like I'm a walk-on that gave a chance in this professional organization. Like if I wanted to play for the Colts, football, Indianapolis Colts, I didn't go to college. I didn't have training, but for some reason, I'm there and they're giving me a look, and I feel like I'm still getting looks. And I know I have to keep continuing to grow and be better and break this stupid wall down that I have in front of me with just I don't want to say lack of ego. I'm not an introvert, but I'm kind of a recluse. And I just, again, I do have some sort of social anxiety, but I think it's kind of holding me back a little bit. And I understand that, but that gives me another wall to break through. That gives me something else to knock down because I'm not going to stop until I'm told that I'm out of gas and I can't go forward anymore. And even then, I'll just be writing whole new songs on pieces of paper. And who knows? I mean, I've been doing this for a long time. And
Really,
I
what
have
also,
matured, my brain's matured,
it's
my
also,
rhymes.
yeah, and also down production facilities are much, much better than back when you produced all this stuff. If you
Oh
get
yeah.
if you get a good digital workstation, like I use Cubase and I have the newest Cubase, and there's amazing what's in there, just what comes with the system, loops, and it's like so easy now to do that kind of music that you have actually been producing compared to when you did it. So we have to make sure that you get that kind of program, and so you can start working.
Yeah, that's the whole goal here. Just keep going forward, man, until you can't go anymore.
Yeah, man.
Old school saying, you ride it till the wheels fall off.
That's right.
And that's what I'm doing. Right now I have 4 wheels, so I'm good.
Yeah, and you're also getting married in a couple of weeks, I hear, yeah?
Yeah. Ugh, bring that up.
More pressure.
Yeah. It's actually next Sunday. It's
Next
next
Sunday, okay.
Sunday.
All
So
right.
we've been together a long time and I'm a bit of a procrastinator. So, it took 12 years.
Well, good
But
luck.
yeah, that's coming up, man. But that's just another page in the chapter I'm turning. I mean, yeah, I mean, we build a life together, build a home together, and it's time to go forward. And that's the last step, I guess.
Beautiful.
Good.
Okay, my
Yeah.
friend, look.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Amber, by the way. Love you,
Mark
baby.
made it. Look at that. Oh my God. Look at that. Hold on, they're just coming in. Um, well, again, good luck with your future productions and the future stuff that you're going to be doing.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you. And you will be informed of everything that's going on because there's stuff going on right now.
Are we in?
It's just going to take a little time.
See us?
Mark, I can hear you, but I cannot see you.
So you can't hear me or see me. No.
I
Oh, there's
can.
the video. There's video.
I can hear you. Now the camera is coming. There you go, guys. Oh my God.
Look, we had this done. We had this set up by professional Hollywood producers, movie makers. It was perfect until I decided to do this.
Well, I was a bit pissed off in the beginning because you weren't there, and then John Bustamante from Venezuela didn't make it because his internet is down. I said, well, you knew your internet is bad. Why don't you go to a place where the internet is good? It's like, oh, that's a good idea. Mark, let me introduce to you Chris Elslager and Ry. Chris, this is Mark Jackson and Ry Jackson.
What's up, fellas? Man? Nice to meet you, man. I can't see you, but I know you're there. So nice to be on here with you.
Of course. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Nice. See?
Yeah, you should be able to see them. Yeah.
Look, we had ours down. And
okay,
now,
guys. Well, I had a chat already to Chris. So you guys come just exactly on the perfect timing. Excellent. So Mark is the dad of Ry. Ry has been with Wolf Entertainment for maybe 1.5 years now. We did 3 singles, something like that. And Mark's producing his stuff. And at the same time, we also released Run Jupiter, which is Mark and Jack. Mark and Jack. And so Jack Perry, who is a drummer, and he does a lot of work with Wolf Entertainment. So I wanted to bring you guys in so we can talk about the new single "Fly Like an Eagle," Ry, and also talk about your stuff, Mark. I'm so happy you made it. That's really cool. So please tell us a bit about "Fly Like an Eagle," Ry.
did that come up?
We were sitting at a stoplight, literally. We was like, and Ryan likes to listen to every kind of music there is. So you never know what his playlist is going to be from day to day. And all of a sudden, that comes on the radio, and we start like, you know what, man, you could really make this with a good beat. I said, then you can add a rap part to it. I said, think about it. So that's how it came to be. We started messing with it. It really came fast.
Okay. No, it sounds great. It's really good. Right. So what are you doing? You're working on new stuff? I mean, you just obviously released a new single, but what's going on in your life? Tell us a little bit, because you're kind of new to the people, so it'd be nice for them to know more about Ry and Marc Jackson. So let's start with you, Marc. Ry.
We've been working on some stuff that I think you'll find interesting. As for me, I haven't really been doing much. Just kind of trying to make my way.
How old are you now?
19.
Oh my God.
A few more months and I'll be the big 20.
Oh my God. Well, you don't need to know what you want to do because you're so young. You have a whole life in front of you.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't decide what I wanted to do till last week. So
Oh, there you go. And what did you decide?
I wanted to set up a Zoom meeting and accomplish it.
Well, you did that. That's really good.
That's
You were 15 minutes late, but you got there. So
I had it down.
Not too bad. So, and Marc, what are you doing? Are you working on stuff? Are you making music next to producing your son?
Yep, Ry has, well, actually, we have 2 songs right now we're working on, and pretty much they're almost complete. That I think you really are going to like this.
Cool.
I got to get Jack. Jack's involved on one of them for right now, for sure. And what else? It could be like if Ry likes the one song, which is kind of like an old school type. I don't know. Just almost a gospel metal song. As crazy as that sounds, but it's just got like the big background singing and stuff like that. And if he wants to participate in that, that's fine. But that would be a Run Jupiter song that I'll do if he doesn't do that one. And then the other one he's messing with is more of a heavier guitar orientated song. But you're gonna like this.
Yeah, cool. I've been thinking for a while now, I wanted to discuss with you and Jack, maybe we should put out a few Run Jupiter singles, to keep pushing the catalog, because that is such great music that you did, and I think it deserves the attention. I think it would be great.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, good.
I know that some people, like a lot of the other countries, have listened to it. As far as, I don't know. Kevin pushed it a lot when he was around. He did a real fine job producing.
Oh yeah. So Kevin produced all of that. No, it's really well done. It's good production and great songs. Really great song. And the singer is killer. Really good. Who sang it? Who sang that stuff? What's his name?
I don't know. I mean, he's not really around here right now. I can go get him.
Sounds like there's a bit of a story there to it.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
No, it's just that I tried to get a singer. I tried and I tried and I tried. And Kevin just one day says, well, why don't you just sing? He said, you're already doing it. I'm like, what do you mean? I can't sing.
You sang all of that? You sang that?
He said, well, it fits the music. He said, it's kind of hard to describe. He says, you know how like Kiss and Paul Stanley's singing from Kiss? He said, nobody else can sing their songs but him or whatever. He says, it's not like, it's just the voice matches the music. He said, so why don't you sing it? And I said, are you sure? And then Jack pushed me to do it. So it's like, yeah. So I did it.
Oh, how cool is that? Okay. So you could, if you just put a bass player to it, you have a kind of a three-piece because you're a singer. You can do live stuff because you're a brilliant guitarist. So
I didn't forgot about that. You could do it. Ry, you want to play bass? Ry can sing too, so it's good.
So, anything else you want to share about what you're busy with musically, or what you're doing, or what's going on?
Which one of us?
Any of it?
I mean, we're probably going to work on some stuff today.
Okay. So that's just mainly you're working on new stuff for Ry, yeah?
That and the Run Jupiter stuff.
And Run Jupiter stuff.
But Jack doesn't know that.
Well, he's probably watching now.
But he's going to be happy about it because it's like, because we haven't put out, well, we just did the whole thing and then just didn't put out anything after that. So, but I think he'll be pleased with that. We went to his studio.
I was just about to say that.
We went to his studio. You've got to see it. That's unbelievable.
Where is it?
It's basically attached to his house, and he lives at the beach. And we were there, what, 4th of July? Mm-hmm. And then we rode down there, and I'm not lying, it's impressive. We went inside it. I took filmage of it. I'm like, he did it all with his bare hands.
Wow.
It's very impressive.
Wunderbar. Okay. Well, look, guys, let's round this little interview off with I always ask our guests to give a message to the world and to their friends and to their fans and anything they find important. So, Chris, why don't you get started?
All right. Well, like they say, I guess age is just a number. I'm a little older than I look, I guess, but doing this stuff for a long time. And if you have a passion, you always have to follow that. And all art is beautiful. It doesn't matter if somebody draws or paints something you think is corny. It's still beautiful to somebody. Same with music. There's no such thing as a bad song. There's no such thing as a bad genre of music. It just maybe not click with you. So what I've done is isolate myself to try to just do what I think is powerful and what I think is important. And when other people gravitate towards it, then it becomes powerful, and you have to hold on to that. And you can knock down 50 times. You only got to get up once. And that's my thing. Just keep going forward.
Awesome.
Good.
Well, thank you. Okay, Ry, what about you? Anything you got to say?
Am I supposed to beat that? That was amazing.
It's not about beating anybody.
No,
No, that was great, dude. Like you said, what we do is an art. Not everyone's gonna like it, but there's always gonna be somebody who likes it. It's true. And we do this for love of the work. I mean, like you said, just keep chugging along. We'll make it through.
that's right.
I think you're so very lucky to be able to work with your dad on this. This is very special. Doesn't happen a lot.
That wasn't always the way, because I would be playing, and he had no interest whatsoever. And everyone would ask, let's say, Mark, have you taught Ryan to play guitar? Does he play guitar? Does he do anything music? I'm like, no. He goes, we're going to get into it. I'm like, I said, I'm not going to push him. And one day, he just comes and said, Daddy, I want to sing a song. I said, all right, we can do it. And that's literally how that started.
Yeah, and that's how Look Up to You came out.
Yep.
Yeah, wonderful. That's really cool. All right, Mark, what do you got to say?
I mean, both of you guys are right. I mean, it's like I was tell Ry all the time. I was like, you don't listen to a song and you wonder if someone will like it. If you listen back to it and say, hey, you know what, I like it, and I think if I like it, I'm not the only person in the world that likes it. So but yeah, we listen back to our stuff, and if we like it, if we find that, good beat, good everything that like, okay, I like it, then it goes on. But someone in the world's gonna like it and what you do, and it's just, I don't know, it's exciting to do stuff like that, and hear yourself back, and I don't know, just honing the art, you know. That's what
No,
we do.
look, I totally agree. I have the same as an artist myself. It's like, in the end, if I like it, if I listen back to the mix and it's sounding really great for me, that's it. I don't need other people to tell me, oh, this is okay. And I don't really care. If they like it, then beautiful. Love it. Great. And if they don't like it, it's always great. There's another million songs out there. There's 120,000 releases on iTunes and all the social platforms every day. 120,000 a day. Everybody has their own studio now. Everybody is producing, which I think is a great thing, because in the old days you needed, to spend a lot of money to be able to get into the studio. And so there's a lot of music being produced, which most of it is never going to be heard just by your friends and by your family, because, and I think that's what we're doing here. We're kind of putting our resources and our heads together so we can somehow stick up a little bit above all the other stuff that's going on, and be a team in that way.
That's what makes you so special, because you've created a platform for all the musicians you have, that they have an outlet that can actually get heard. I mean, you don't understand what an important person you really are, that what you do, and by providing that, you're you know what I'm saying. I mean, I could throw it all on YouTube every day and get 2 views, or I could upload it to Spotify and get nothing. But you provide, how do you say, you amplify. So, and then, with the other people you have working for you, it's just, I don't know, it's awesome.
Well, that's the idea. And I'm 67 now. I've done this label for 14 years, and I'm feeling I'm just getting really started. So we have a good basis now. We have an amazing catalog of fantastic artists and musicians. And I'm now looking at expanding this. And I'm working with various people around the world, various partners, so we can put, again, our energies together to make the whole thing grow. So that's what I'm busy with in the background, and hopefully very soon I can start to announce a few of these moves that I've been making.
Wait, yeah, I like that. We asked Lance about that because of his positions in the film industry and stuff. I mean, there's television shows and movies coming out literally almost every day. Well, they have to have music. They want music. They want original music, and that's a huge need to get into that. Basically, either film scores or just little songs
in television and in films. I know. And that's also next to live concerts. That's where the money is still.
It is.
I mean, with stream, my son is calling me. I got to tell him later. That is really, live performances, film, television, advertising, all of that stuff. Because, unfortunately, streaming has kind of killed the income of artists for selling music. Everybody, if you like a song, download it. But yeah, it's not easy to make a living out of music nowadays, and that's why I want. See, we're busy putting something together that actually comprises. We've got a radio station. We're putting a visual platform together, so that kind of MTV stuff. And at the same time, we're working with an American company. They book gigs for artists, so we can put all our artists on that company, so we can get them more gigs. So ultimately, what I would like to do, Jesus, he just keeps calling me. Ultimately, what I like to do is I would like to have 3-day festivals with Wolf Entertainment artists, and we go touring with that, and do 2 years around the world. That's kind of my bucket list, and do Europe, do Africa, do South America, do North America, Asia. That's the stuff that I'm working on in the background, and hopefully we can put that together. So part of what I need all our artists to do is, as much as possible, if you're interested in joining something like this, work on your live show. Even if you right now don't have a gig, still work on your live show, because when the gig comes, you need to be ready, and you need to be ready what you're going to be performing. So
artists do that anyways before their show. They'll run through the whole show. We used to do it.
Yeah.
And we would run through the whole show as if 10,000, 20,000, 30,000
Exactly.
people are looking at me. That's what
exactly.
we do.
All right. Well, cool, guys. Thank you so much, Mark and Ry, that you actually made it, that you kept pursuing and you kept pushing for it till you finally got in. And thank you so much, Chris, for coming to have a chat with us. And
Oh yeah.
I wish you all the best. And we will speak again very soon. Okay.
I wish you guys luck on your musical journey and keep pushing that stuff. And if anybody might ever be interested in anything I'm doing, starting a website, still building it. Got a little bit of merch. I got to plug myself. It's chriselslagermusic.com.
Oh, we've already been there, man.
Oh yeah, we've checked.
We checked it out. You're awesome. We've already been there.
Well, yeah, I'm going to make sure some new stuff is coming, but I got to plug myself. I'm sorry.
Might also be interesting for you guys if you ever need a rapper other than Ry to get Chris to do collaboration.
Hey, yeah, when you do collaboration, I mean, because we got like stuff that I think it's cool. I mean, to like be on other people's stuff.
It's, very flattering just to be on someone else's work, get to experience.
Yeah, I'd like to be on someone else's work. Yeah, it's lonely up there doing this all by yourself. It's other people would be awesome,
Mm-hmm.
We got a good drummer,
I'd
man.
much rather be a featured artist.
Where are you guys? Where do you guys live?
We're in North Carolina.
North Carolina. And you, Chris?
We're in Indianapolis. I'm in Indianapolis.
Is that far?
It's like a 9-hour drive.
Oh, okay. That's a long time. It's better to send the files.
That long drive. It's just a quick 9 hours.
Yeah.
No, that ain't nothing.
One day.
We're coming to see you, Helmut. We're coming to see you.
You gonna come see me?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's great. I look forward to that.
No, we're making plans to do that.
Wonderful.
Like, just show up unannounced.
Well, okay. That's interesting.
Oh man.
I would love that. Lance wants to come too. Lance is hot to come over to Europe. Okay, guys. Again, thank you very much, and I'll speak to you very soon.
All right.
All right. Thank you, sir. Can't wait to talk to you again. Good luck, guys. Thank you.
Good luck to you, man.
All right, man.
Bye-bye.
Bye.